Well, isn't this fun? It's storming outside, and I've found a quiet moment to sit and reflect. It's gonna get annoying. I've been thinking a lot lately about my career and the job that I do and the work that I want to do and the work that fulfills me and the work that excites me and the work that makes me want to get up in the morning and make things. The work that I feel enriches my soul and doesn't detract from my daily energy surplus. Work or creativity or ideas that I can create on my own, stories that I can tell, places I can visit, people I can see, friends and family I can hang out with. And I just think it's way more important. It's way more important to enjoy life and be with the people you love than compromise what you do for some money or some social status in some other job somewhere else. So yeah, I think I've definitely had a mental gear change or shift, and with that shift comes some excitement and some worry and some just change, I guess, general change. But I don't think that's a bad thing. I think it's really healthy. And I think I've stressed for so long about making these perfect pieces of narrative or creative execution or video, and I've been my own worst enemy in terms of the creative side of me. Just hasn't come through because I haven't allowed it, because I'm too scared. There's too much risk involved. But I just gotta let all of that go and just be okay with making 100 crappy videos or writing 10 bad sentences or 1,000 bad sentences or having suboptimal audio quality or picture quality. Like, who cares? As long as you're telling a story and as long as you're getting the story that you want to tell out there, I think that's all that matters. And I think today is the first time I felt like it's a step in the right direction, which makes me feel overwhelmingly excited and worried at the same time. It wasn't so long ago that I thought what I wanted was to go to an office every day. I would sit on the bus and I would watch people watching Netflix as we drove in the bus for 50 minutes in rain, hail or shine on the way into the city. But every day I would sit there and read my book or listen to a podcast or listen to an audiobook, and I would watch people watch entire series of Netflix over the span of a week. And maybe that's where they get their joy, and maybe that's the relaxation that they need from life, but it just became a creative void. It became a place where creativity went to disappear. Not that there's anything wrong with how people live their life, but it's just not how I wanted to do it. So I guess I started reading more, and I started searching more, and I started digging deeper and looking further and trying to understand what I want. Who do I want to be? Where do I want to go? What do I want from this thing we call life? And as I dug, as I read, and as I looked internally at what I really wanted, I was confronted by some really scary stuff, some deep, dark, confused, stressful decisions. And it's those decisions that have led me here today. And I think all of us, in some way or another, know in our hearts what we truly want to be doing. And we have to walk towards that, because if we spend a lifetime doing what we don't want to do, then the eulogy they read at your funeral is going to be someone else's. Lewis, a great man, fully adept at giving people what they wanted, following the rules, complying with instruction, arriving at work in an orderly fashion. I mean, even the way we spend money on like coffee and bacon and egg rolls or sausage rolls of a morning, it's the whole setup is designed to keep you in that rut. Now, I think there's more to it than that, and if you're interested, I think you should tag along and come with me while we try and figure out what else is out there. Thanks.